Well, hello there, and welcome to my channel, The Rationalizer. And yes, I know it's spelled wrong, but I'm just trying to be cool like the 90s rappers and change up my spelling a bit, you know? But anyways, my name is Eva, and today's the start of a new 5-part video essay series on the channel called The Greatest Comedians of the 21st Century. This series will span the whole of 2026 and will be exploring who I consider to be the 5 greatest stand-up comedians of the modern era. Therefore, these 5 comedians are: number 1, Patrice O'Neal, the Philosopher comedian; number 2, Louis C.K., the funniest comedian; 3, Bill Burr, the Ranting comedian; 4, Chris Rock, the Preacher comedian; and 5, Dave Chappelle, the Storytelling comedian. Each video breaks down how these comedians approach their comedy, how their onstage personas were formed, and the experiences that shaped their voices. The focus isn't just on the jokes, but on their way of thinking, their worldview, and the core qualities that made them who they are. Today's video begins with Patrice O'Neal, the Philosopher comedian, but before we begin, 2 things should be made clear. First, this will be a long video with long clips by design. The goal is to give the audience full context of Patrice O'Neal's thinking, philosophy, and worldview. His ideas were never meant to be consumed in sound bites, therefore this video contains long and edited clips of up to 5 to 10 minutes. And second, while many of Patrice O'Neal's perspectives are logical and compelling, they won't resonate with everyone. This video is not an endorsement of every belief he held, but rather an attempt to understand why his ideas resonated with so many people, and the logic that shaped his philosophy. Where does one even begin with Patrice O'Neal? He was funny, he was brutally honest, he was insightful, but more than that, Patrice O'Neal was something rare, a comedian who functioned like a philosopher. His comedy was never cheap and easy. There was always a deeper layer beneath the joke, a sharp, almost surgical logic that made the audience realize they had overlooked something obvious. He had an uncanny ability to take instinctual feelings we all experience every day and articulate them with precision as if he was reading directly from our subconscious. Listening to Patrice felt like watching a perfectly crafted film. Didn't just laugh, something shifted, a perspective changed, a blind spot was exposed. This video explores the life and legacy of Patrice O'Neal, examining how he formed his philosophy on comedy, relationships, human nature, and life itself. From his early years to his dominance in long-form audio to his uncompromising stand-up career, this is the story of a man who never chased approval, only truth. Patrice Lumumba Malcolm O'Neal was born on December 7th, 1969, in New York City, but was raised in Boston by a single mother alongside his sister. He never had a relationship with his father, even though his father lived in the same neighborhood. The absence of his father shaped Patrice deeply, something he reflected on often in his life. Later, he spoke about this with remarkable clarity and emotional honesty on the Mark Maron podcast, not with bitterness, but with understanding.
And I broke down like the next day. I got home, woke up, talked to my mother, was talking to my mother, and I realized that I didn't have a father. I realized what a father is. It's an older man who just loves you and gives a shit. And men, when you fall, men say, "Get up now." Then you see what's injured. But a woman, my mother wants to heal me. Stay down, check your wound. Let me see what's injured. Then let's get you up. But let's make sure you don't get up first, because if you could be hurting more if you get up now. A father, I just never had an adult man older than me that I could just look at like, this is my mentor. I started getting emotional. I'm getting emotional now because I went my whole life.
This was recently.
This is
like last week?
This is last week.
Just now.
40 years old, and I realized at 40 the concept of what a father was.
Yeah.
And that I didn't have it my whole life. And it's been killing me. Like when I first learned, I finally learned that, because I was always trying to be logical to what let me tell you, it's easy to not be in a child's life. A sperm could go on the floor. It's in you. If you come inside of a bitch you don't care about, it's the same thing as coming on the floor. So if you come inside of a woman that you don't want to be with,
yeah,
and she goes, "I'm pregnant,"
yeah,
you go, "Well, here's the sperm, bitch."
Yeah.
So I realized anybody could be my father. I didn't have even a father figure, a mentor. I was raised by other men that I watched
Right. People you picked that you identified with. Or
that
you saw,
I just watched and
saw
said, he's
strength
cool,
in.
let me try to copy what he is. And
But in that conversation with your mother, I mean, what was it sadness or anger? I mean,
it was sadness for her. It was sadness for me. It was sadness.
Growing up in Boston was not easy. Patrice dealt with teasing, poverty, and constant threats to his safety. He was robbed twice as a teenager, once at gunpoint, a story he later told on the Opie and Anthony show, with humor masking real trauma.
The other one, I got robbed with a gun and a little small caliber. I don't know. You know, to me, people aren't even scared of 22s who know guns. They think 22s are funny.
They'll fuck you up.
But they'll kill you, whatever.
Yeah.
And but he knew he could rob me at this point. This is why I'm so angry. I'm so quick and angry because the guy had been testing me all the way that night. We was playing basketball. And just some dude was around, just bumping into everybody. He was just fine.
But you were playing the guy on the basketball court?
We was playing basketball, yeah.
Oh, what a prick!
And
pickup game.
Pickup game.
Don't know the guy.
Don't know the guy.
He's just elbowing you the entire game.
Not elbowing. He was.
What the fuck?
He was just He was lurking.
Yeah.
Where, like, if I look, it's called the punk test. So, like, it's like 5 phases. I bump into you. You go, hey, why?
Yeah.
There was enough room for me and you to walk without you bumping into you. Then it was like, then it's like a step on your foot. Then it's like a hard pinch. You're like, man,
he's doing recon on your ass.
He's doing recon,
Yeah.
and by the time he decides he's gonna make up whatever story is, they're gonna rob you. Like he even made up a story. He go, I think you did something to my cousin.
But I tried. Why do you need an excuse?
Yeah, at this point,
if you have a gun,
and I was so ashamed because
to really make it hurt.
Wait a minute. Fuck? He goes like this. He goes, hey yo. And I said, So I tried to be hardcore
right away.
I tried to be hardcore, but he had already given me the punk test. I failed miserably.
But he didn't treat these experiences lightly. He carried the lessons with him, as he told on the same Opie and Anthony episode.
And I always say, don't let a motherfucker get to the next place.
Yeah.
Because he's just in anything, like and even in business, you just go, no, I'm not gonna.
Right at level 1.
It's like, if you, just and like the advice you get in show business, hey man, just do it this way this time, and then the next time you can get more. Like, no, once a motherfucker fuck you in your butt. He wants to take 4 more pumps. You think he's going to take 1 pump? 4 more. This guy bumped into me. I should have said
with 1 pump.
I should have said, man, there was a lot of room, man. Whatever the fuck you trying to do, you better do it. Don't go put me through this shit.
Oh yeah. So that's what you should have said.
I should have just said, yo, man, whatever the fuck you doing, do it. Because I don't have a gun, but don't play me.
Boston also exposed Patrice to a subtler form of racism. Not always loud and overt, but constant. Patrice described how these experiences hardened his resolve and sharpened his perception on the Mark Maron podcast in 2011.
It's some tricky horseshit. It's shit I learned in Boston. It's shit that I want all black people to learn. It's passive aggression. It's what do you call it? It's covert racism. How the fuck do you have a fucking racial conversation with somebody, right?
Yeah.
Who don't admit that they're racist? How the fuck can I talk to a white person and go, you believe in racism? Yep. You believe that there's unjust things happening or unjust things happening to black people, Mexicans all over the world? Yes. Are you racist? No. Racism is like Bigfoot. Like, we know it's here. I never seen it. Only racist I see is fucking this asshole with a sheet on. But there's no functionally intelligent fucking guys who walk around and go, I hate niggas, I hate spics, I hate chinks, but they're liars, man. It's like we're not going to heal this thing until 2 things. 1, black people got to stop lying about how we feel, and white people got to stop lying about how they feel, and we come together and we discuss it, because this shit ain't going to stop until black people find a way to forgive this country for what it did. It's a aching, that's the anger, to forgive the country for what it did. And without white people's, this is how deep white is. Hey, when'd your family get here? Got here in 1906, first person straight off the boat from Italy. And now I'm calling you a nigger like I'm better than you. Are you serious? My family's been here since 1619, bitch. making this country wealthy because it's got free labor. It's just collecting money. Are you fucking serious? And we get a hard time, and you get here, your skin's white, and you treat me like shit? You motherfucker.
You're telling me, though, that growing up in Boston, you never personally experienced overt racism?
Overt once.
Just
twice.
Once?
South Boston.
Right.
One time that affected me. When this kid, it was a summer camp, I think I was 10. And this kid called me a nigger. This little white kid called me a nigger. It was a game he played with me. Called me a nigger and ran, and I chased him. And he ran to where there was adults, and I grabbed him. And when I put my hands on him, he screamed like Banshee, you know, and I got thrown out of camp. I'm like, he called me a nigger. It's like, so I learned a lesson.
What did you learn?
I learned that
you were one too?
Yeah.
Right.
Nigga.
These early challenges forced Patrice to analyze human behavior deeply, to reflect, observe, and philosophize. Despite the chaos, Patrice was also a gifted athlete. At West Roxbury High School, he played football, earned 3 varsity letters, and won a state championship his senior year. Sports kept him disciplined and focused. He was offered a football scholarship at Northwestern University, including housing accommodations, but turned it down to pursue a major in theater studies. Eventually, Patrice left university and stumbled into stand-up comedy in the most Patrice way possible, by heckling a comedian and being dared to get on stage the following week. He accepted the dare, and that leap of faith marked the beginning of a brutal and uncertain road ahead. Patrice later described the fear and struggle of those early years on the Opie and Anthony Show, more widely known as the O&A Show.
Compare my choices to your, because I'm not a square. This is why I respect what we do more than doctors or anything else, is because you can be a doctor if you decide to be.
True, yeah.
Like, there's just no leap of faith as a doctor. You just go, I'm going to school. That's why everybody's mother goes, yay, you're going to be a doctor. That's why my mother was like, Ma, at 22, she saw a boy become a man who still lived at the house, and my decision, my drum roll was comedian. And she went,
That is the truth.
You know what it is? There's no finish line. Like
you're still falling.
A lot of parents want the guarantee.
Like you said, a doctor.
Your kids to have a guarantee.
There's a line when all of a sudden they hand you paper after years of school and money and shit, and you step over that line and I'm a doctor. We're in this gray area of
could end tomorrow.
What the fuck is it?
And we made the choice.
Right.
See, that's the thing is people they're complaining about, motherfucker, this shit ain't. This
complaining?
Sometimes my mother she goes, I think I might get this deal and shit. And she goes, here's time for you to buckle down. I go, are you giving me fucking advice on my shit that I've done alone? You don't have a passport, Mom.
She's just...
You're not worldly. But I sit here and I listen to her be a mother.
A motherly
which is why
advice.
women have kids,
motherly.
just to have somebody that's forced to listen to them.
Yeah.
But we have arguments now because I don't have to listen to my mother. I go, Ma, what the fuck are you talking about? Legitimately. Not Ma, what's going on? Like, Ma... Yes, have a seat. I could just feel you drifting away. Just sit down. Your feet are swelling up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because this business is so lonely. Because no one believes in you. When you go, I'm going to be a comic, everyone goes, it's like, you ever try to tell somebody an actual dream? Man, I fell asleep last night, man. It was a unicorn with a gun, and he had on boots. That's what you should say when you say you would go to show business.
Yeah.
Alone.
To you, it was like fucking, yeah.
I used to fucking go outside, right? When you first start out, you can only get a gig every 2 months. Every 2 months. And I used to go outside and just go someplace pretending I was going to do comedy, so she didn't think that this was a fiasco.
Shit.
I'm telling you. So now it's like you at this point. It's a lonely game. That's what people...
Patrice began stand-up in 1992, performing under the name Bruiser O'Neill for 6 years in the Boston scene. During that time, he made comics who would later become legends such as Jim Norton and Bill Burr. Then he moved to New York City, and everything changed. In New York City, at the Comedy Cellar, Patrice entered a proving ground like no other. not just on stage, but at the infamous back table. This was where jokes were tested, egos were stripped away, and survival meant developing an iron spine. The lineup was historic. Bill Burr, Rich Voss, Kevin Hart, Jim Norton, Bobby Kelly, Keith Robinson, and Dave Attell. The Comedy Cellar became a verbal war zone where roasting wasn't optional and was currency. Bill Burr later described what the environment was like on Your Mom's House podcast.
17,000 conversations with him. No, he pounded. Yeah, we used to gang up on him.
And he could still.
We like gang up on him, and you'd get him for a little. It's just like I can't. It's like one of those video games you just can't defeat unless you go online and you get the cheats. The cheats where we would gang up on, try to gang up on him, and he would still effortlessly. And then you'd hope you'd have solidarity with the person that you ganged up on, and then he'd get you with something, and then your friend just had to start laughing at you, and then you were done. Then you were done. And then they wanted Patrice to stop trashing them, so then they would pile on with Patrice, and then it was brutal. So then you'd have to try to get it off you onto somebody else, and you just,
That's so awful.
It's so awful.
Sounds terrible.
It made us better. We used to go downstairs at the Cellar, and you'd be upstairs, and you'd have some new bit, and somebody would hate your joke. Like Keith would hate it, or Patrice would hate it. It just as long as one person hated it, they would bring it up and start saying how awful a joke it was, and then everybody would pile on, and then you have to be like, "Fuck you, I'm still doing the joke," and then you go downstairs to do the joke, and everyone would be staring at you during your set, dude, and it was brutal. Wow. And even if you committed and the joke got a laugh, Patrice had a laugh that was so loud he could shut the crowd up.
Yeah.
And he knew when to laugh. He just knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was a nightmare.
Yeah.
He was a nightmare. I loved him to death. But when he was on you, it was a fucking nightmare. And it didn't end when you went on stage.
Right.
It was,
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, that's why we look at all these fucking people now. Like I can't even relate to them. Like this whole new thing. It's like nobody I feel like this old guy. Like, hey, we used to give each other shit.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't supportive, but it was supportive because you were.
No, you're helping each other out with that. Yeah, for sure.
Well, that certainly made like somebody heckling you after that point of sitting there having Norton, Keith, Voss, and Patrice on your ass at the same time, and then Kevin Hart came along. If you had all five of them trashing you, like when you went on stage, if somebody heckled you, it was hilarious.
Yeah, because you just dealt with fucking five of the
professionals.
Yeah, professionals. Yeah, that's so
professionals.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart also recounted how brutal it could be, telling a story on the Joe Rogan podcast about a time Patrice mercilessly heckled his performance in the funniest way imaginable.
I had a joke way at the beginning of my career about little people, midgets at the time, and it was so bad. It was I got robbed by a cross-eyed midget. The joke was I didn't know he was robbing me. I remember telling this joke, and a phone book comes flying on the stage. Patrice threw a fucking phone book at me, and Patrice said, "Read it. There's better material in it than what you're saying now." The Comedy Cellar, the days that we had there, man, Bill Burr, Patrice O'Neal, Keith Robinson, Jim Norton, Colin Quinn, myself, when I say we would sit at this table for 4 to 5 hours and it would be nothing but beautiful trashings.
And of course, there was the infamous Bill Burr Tour stand-up roast, carried out on the O&A show.
About something, and Jim said something, and Bill said something to Jim, and Jim didn't like what Bill said to him. Like he said it was going to be embarrassing, and Jim was going to get a fucking beating for what happened, and I forgot what it was. But Jim goes in front of me, Kev, Keith, and I think it was another guy.
Bob Kelly. Bobby was there for the bus beating.
It was Kelly, but it was me and Lil Kev that was giving the beating with the butt. But Norton goes, "At least I'm not performing on a bus."
That's right. I did not remember that. No, that's right. Patrice, 100% right. Because Bill was going at it with you, Jim, and he hit you with something. He hit you good, and we were about to attack you. You're right, Patrice. We were about to jump on your ass.
Jimmy had an atomic bomb.
And Jimmy had it in his back pocket. I did not remember that.
A neutron bomb. Everybody said,
"What?" I remember that. We said, "What?"
For tickets.
Great deflection.
Thursday, there was 3 beatings, 4 beatings of all time, and I'm telling you, Norton was a part of two of my biggest laughs in my life. But this bus beating,
bus beating is legendary.
Of Kev, because what happened is you feed Kev the important lines, and he would just make it he would take it to the next level. And what the whole thing was for an hour was, what happens if you start bombing? And then where do you come from and where do you go when you finish?
We said, where did they? We said, oh, Bill, where did they out you from? We said, where did they bring you up from? He said, Bill was behind the bus driver, Bill Burr, and he just takes a step out. Hey, he was just sitting in the front seat. Like, there's no way for him not to know that he was a comic. Like, we was like, how do you sneak on stage, Bill?
Oh my God. And they said if we started bombing, what he would do is go after one joke bombs, he just look out the window and go, if you look to your left.
Oh shit!
It was an all-timer, but oh man, good reminiscent days.
This era of the Comedy Cellar was filled with countless stories, far too many to recount here, but its impact is undeniable. Like steel sharpens steel, that environment forged elite comics and helped produce some of the greatest stand-up comedians of the 21st century. Eventually, Patrice chased mainstream success in Los Angeles. He later joked that he was tap dancing like you wouldn't believe, trying to fit into an industry that wasn't built for him. But it failed. He was too honest, too confrontational, too unwilling to play politics. He described the depression that followed and how close he came to quitting altogether on the Green Room 1.2 show.
And pushing out.
People ask me who my favorite comedians are, is Richard Pryor and George Carlin, and I didn't look at them and go, that's what I could do. Right. I looked at them and said, I'm funny, but I can't do that.
But you know what?
Now people watch comedy and go, shit.
They also inspire
I can do that shit. I was hilarious till I started doing comedy, man.
I hear that.
Comedy took all my funny away, man.
Let me ask you this. Is it the commerce that did it to you?
It's the fact that I had to pay a bill and the fact that when I first started, I used to care about whether this guy laughed, this guy, this woman. But then as I got my first compliment on my first paycheck or whatever, I started to use people.
You talking about in a business sense?
Like if I think somebody is in here that could do something for my career, I'm using these people to show you how funny I am to get what I want as opposed to really loving them. But right. I'm trying to love the people again. That's what made me start comedy.
So at what point did you realize that had happened to you and you decided to
When I got suicidal. When I was sitting there broke, this is back when Burger King first came out with 99-cent sandwiches, and I had 2 of them on my stomach, 1 in my hand. And if I had a gun, because I came from the first time I ever did the Aspen Comedy Festival, I killed so hard I was scared I was gonna be famous and shit. And then it didn't happen like I wanted it to happen, and I got disappointed, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just do what I do. Which is why motherfuckers don't know me from a goddamn You heard the claps. Roseanne, wow! Wow! Whoa! We should be wooing.
As Patrice put it, he was essentially thrown out of America. So he left. Invited by an English comedian, John Simmet, Patrice toured the UK on the upfront comedy circuit. It took months for British audiences to accept him, but once they did, the respect was undeniable. He later also toured Australia and Europe and gained perspective, confidence, and wisdom. When he returned to the US in the early 2000s, Patrice landed small roles on The Chappelle Show, Arrested Development, and The Office. But where he truly shined was on Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn. For the first time, Patrice had found a show that fully matched his brash, confrontational, and unapologetic, honest style.
The line was nigga in a Buick, and
it's so funny. They cut out Buick.
They cut out Buick. I swear to God, because they didn't want to Buick. In a
yeah, but that was just logical. It wasn't funny. Because it wasn't really a Buick.
But that's why it's funny, though. The reason it's funny is because people don't understand why things are funny. Hard consonants are funny. Yeah. Blah 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 in a Chevy, or blah 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 in a Maxima is not funny. Buick is funny. That's why. And the fact that he wasn't in a Buick is the reason. I'm a comedy genius, and it's hard to express.
Around this time, Patrice released his HBO half-hour special and became a staple on the O&A Virus Tour. Influenced by George Carlin and Richard Pryor, Patrice refined a style that was fearless, philosophical, and uncompromising. He often opened his sets to groans and discomforts, only to win audiences back through his airtight logic, vivid analogies, and undeniable charisma. His philosophy on comedy was later made explicit during an appearance on the Green Room 1.2 show, where he explained exactly what he believed comedy was meant to be.
Well, what about your material, man? You're feeling good about that?
Yeah. I love that. I love being able to say anything I want. I had to learn to stop caring about people not laughing. Because the idea of comedy, really, is not everybody should be laughing. It should be about 50 people laughing and 50 people horrified.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's supposed to be people that get it and people that don't get it. People, for some
All of this culminated in Patrice O'Neal's last stand-up special, Elephant in the Room. Which is widely regarded as one of the greatest stand-up specials ever recorded. Knowing his health was on the decline, Patrice held nothing back. He walked on stage in a pimp suit, fully in command, dismantling ideas about race, relationships, morality, and masculinity in brutal honesty. He possessed a rare gift of having the ability to turn discomfort into agreement with sheer charm, airtight logic, and fearless delivery. As one caller to the Opie and Anthony show put it, "My dad was a Catholic priest, and he died laughing watching Patrice's special." As great as Patrice O'Neal was on stage, long-form radio is where he truly thrived. The Opie and Anthony show gave him time, space, and freedom. With over 145 multi-hour appearances still available today, it stands as an unmatched archive of thoughts, humor, and philosophy. You don't just hear a comedian, you get to understand the man behind the voice. One of the most defining stories of Patrice's life was the wrongful rape accusation and the 6 months he spent in jail because of it. The experience permanently reshaped how he viewed trust, women, and power. Rather than attempt to summarize it, this is a story Patrice should tell himself.
So here's the story.
Oh boy.
It's 5 of us.
Uh-oh.
And we're hanging out, you know, it's just 5 of us hanging out. And
5 guys.
5 guys hanging out. And it was we used to hang out in in the suburbs of Boston.
Oh, and it's Boston.
So for a suburb.
Shit, this just don't look good.
Yeah.
What town? What town?
Stoughton.
All right.
So what happens is we go out, we're going to look for these other girls that we met like 3 days ago, 3 days before. Going to find them. So we meet 2 other girls who are looking for those girls that we were looking for, brother and his friends.
All right.
So they was going to fuck the brothers, we was going to fuck the sisters. Okay? Couldn't find them. So we just go, hey, let's all hang out, you know? So I've always been a paranoid motherfucker. So we started, you know, talking to him, blah, blah, blah. Ended up going back to Negro part of Boston. So in the car, everybody, there was a black girl and a Portuguese girl. So the black girl's in the back fucking with the 3 other dudes. Me and the other guys in the front. We were the oldest. In the front, he was driving. The Portuguese girl's in the middle.
Yeah.
White girl. I was on this end. They're back there feeling on the black girl's tits. Like, she's like, what are you doing? Stop it. So the white girl goes, oh, God. These fucking, they don't even realize that she's a talker. I'm a doer.
Oh.
So I go, okay, all right. I look at the dude driving, give him a wink. All right,
all right.
Take her back. My mother was out of town. So we take her back to my place. And we get there, and it was, boy, oh boy. It was real porn star shit.
She was a doer.
Jesus Christ. This is the first filth I've ever engaged in. She was jerking 2 guys off. One was fucking her, and she was sucking other guy's dick. It was
wow.
It was real porn.
The Portuguese?
And there was another guy in there with the black girl. Yeah, it was 2,
double jerk.
Double jerk, 1 dick suck, and 1 fuck.
It's like trying to pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time. Like that's just, it's hard to do.
It was just, and it just went smoothly. Very smoothly, very non-rapey. No rapey shit.
Very non-rapey?
Just talking, just chilling, just fucking, things like that. Being young, here's the mistake. For any young motherfuckers out there fucking.
Words of wisdom.
Do your dirt by your lonely. Do your dirt by your lonely. Do not do things with other motherfuckers. And do not tell on pussy. Do not tell your buddies that a bitch was doing this. Here's what happened. This is where the rape shit comes in. This is 2 weeks later. This chick, we'll call it Janet. We told one of the guy's cousins who goes to school with the bitch that this chick, we did this. Yeah, we had a fun time 2 weeks ago. So this chick, he goes and grabs her And this fucking cocksucker, to this day, I hate this motherfucker. He blackmails her. Says, listen, if you don't suck my dick,
oh no,
I'm going to tell everybody what you did in Boston 2 weeks ago. She sucked his dick. After she sucked his dick, oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh my God. She runs through school. She goes into her big brother's classroom who goes to the same school. Such and such raped me. He gets up and he's chasing that motherfucker around school.
Wow.
Trying to kill him, right? This motherfucker, they get him in all in the office, right? She's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Her brother's like, I'm gonna fucking kill that fucking guy. She goes, he raped me. And then she goes, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And I got raped in Boston 2 weeks earlier.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no.
What? That's why I love my mother like I don't love anybody else. I have no love for anybody else like I have for my mother.
Oh.
My mother found this out. She came home from where she was. And this is bad karma because she was at a funeral and I was doing my shit. She comes on, what the fuck is going on here? Because she saw something in the laundry that wasn't supposed to be in the laundry, like sheets or something. She said, what the fuck you doing? You know, I was not the age when I'm washing anything.
Yeah.
I tell her the story. My mother puts me in the trunk of a car and sends me out of town.
In the actual trunk?
In the trunk of a car.
Holy shit.
And sends me the fuck out of town until she can figure this fucking thing out. They came to my school looking for me.
The cops?
The cops.
Oh, damn.
They came looking for me to arrest me at school and arrest everybody at school, and I was gone already. My mother said, this is you, And when I told her it was a white girl, she went,
oh, man.
I was in the trunk of a car heading to a state unknown to hide out from this situation. So about a month later, I came back to school.
Wow.
And had to go through the process.
Holy
The process.
shit. How'd you guys get off? Don't want to say.
Didn't get off.
You didn't?
Didn't get off.
What'd you get charged for?
I was 16. She was 15.
Did they whittle it down to something?
It was not whittled down to anything. Because they said you either plead guilty or you can go to court. We decided to go to trial. But we admitted, we fucked her.
Yeah.
But it's 16, 15. And that's statutory.
That was statutory.
That's it. So they're like, I'm the time.
How long did you do?
You get time?
How long?
2 months. 2 months.
Wow.
2 months.
Where? Walpole?
No, they didn't send me to Walpole.
No?
They sent me to...
some youth center?
No.
No?
Sent two punk at me and one of my boys.
Holy
we
shit, you went to big boy prison?
Big boy. And my boy went crazy.
Get the fuck.
He lost his mind because he was so scared of getting raped that he stopped washing up. He didn't take showers. And they started to throw piss on him. Started to beat him up. And they would come to me and go, yo, you got to tell your motherfucking co-defendant. Get his shit right.
How about I tell myself...
The lessons he took from that experience stayed with him for the rest of his life.
It's not for free. Like I said, I use prison analogies and shit. If you go into prison, I'm telling you, ever get locked up and say your money ain't coming for a couple of days, your clothes ain't coming and you didn't eat for a couple of days, just don't eat. Because if somebody goes, hey, man, I see you in trouble, man. I got some Twix and a bar soap for you and some socks.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Oh, thanks, guy.
Yeah, that's great.
3 days later, hey, man, I need 17 more socks. I need 17. Oh, I didn't tell you about the percentage. I need 12 Twix and 1 Snickers, and I need socks, drawers, and sneakers from you.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me about that when you gave it to me.
Turn around. Like American Me, you get a knife in your asshole on a bag of rice. Oh, shit. And that's the game. It is what it is. See, but
Another unforgettable episode centered around the Tracy Morgan controversy, where Patrice used the controversy as a stepping stone to dissect Hollywood as a whole. He described it as a monstrous, cartel-based system, one where favors are currency and success comes with invisible debts attached, as explained best in his own words.
We all think that, obviously.
This business is the beast.
Yeah.
And it eats everybody and shits them out. But here's what's funny about the beast. It's a never-ending line of people who want to get in the mouth and get chewed up and shit out.
Why is that?
It's because when you get in the belly, you get $2 million a week. And when you get shit out, you're a pile back there. And you have the option to go get back in line and wait to go get back in the beast and get eaten and shit out.
Motherfucker is
and we line
hilarious.
up.
You are fucking hilarious and profound.
I want to find where it's just a couple of dollars. Just give me. I just want a couple of mil. And
you know what part of the beast do you want to be in? Kind of the esophagus?
I'm not even.
You don't want to be in the belly, right?
Let me tell you something. I didn't even get to the beast yet because I'm 20 years.
Yeah.
See, when the beast pick you up to put you in your mouth, you shining. people see you. Sometimes, see what 15 minutes of fame is? The Beast goes, ooh, throws somebody down. And gets that was reality people.
Yeah.
And this one
people saw him in front of the mouth.
This one was a athlete that had one good year, and they threw him. Now you see, ooh, that looks like a delicious young thing. There, eat, chew. That's why I love Charlie Sheen so much. He was in the belly. When you make it $2 million a week, doing anything, you're in the absolute belly. And for that fucker to betray his position in the belly, to actually give the Beast indigestion, was spectacular. He was a martyr. But and Mel Gibson too. Mel Gibson. He could have been the Beast. He was so big.
Yeah.
And they turned on him. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that gets that deep and turns on the Beast, man, you gotta root for him, no matter what, because they're martyrs. Because no one's gonna stand up for him. And then Hollywood, they tell you who to hate. Like when they rose up against him, to not be on Hangover 2, when Mike, the movie was about trannies. Fucking people in the ass, drugs, death, and Mike Tyson, who got a rape conviction. And you motherfuckers decide to gang up on Mel Gibson.
Say you can't be in this.
He can't play a tattoo artist in The Hangover 2?
That's pretty amazing.
Come on, man. It's not hypocrisy, because that means that's a human thing. It's something else.
It's a cartel.
It's somebody owing somebody the favor. I was close. I was hooked in with the Spike Lee cartel. He had his own baby cartel that he's connected, but he's big enough for you to be connected to him, but he's connected to somebody else. And he asked me for a favor, and I said I can't.
Gone.
Off with the head.
What was the favor? You don't talk about it.
No, he was, and look, he put the most money in my pocket I ever seen in my life up to that point. He put me in a couple of movies, voiceovers. He had access to a lot of things and threw me in. That movie I did, the 25th Hour.
Yeah.
I really didn't audition for that. He said, hey, man, you're a Celtics fan, ain't you? I said, yeah, man, I'm from Boston. He goes, all right, you got it. You got the dig. Like, he saw my comedy, liked me, sat me down.
Yeah.
He said, you're in. You're in. Put me in this movie. Was really nice to me. Put me in voiceover commercials and all type of shit. I was seeing money I never seen before. And he asked me, it was some gig with like Showtime. Something happened with Showtime. But they did me real dirty. But he was doing this movie with Showtime. And I said, man, I can do the part. I don't want to come read. But I did it through my agents. I did the right thing. He just bypassed my agents, everybody else. He called me personally and said, come do this. And I go, well, what am I going to do? Just say fuck my agents and fuck people that I have a business with? If I do that, that destroys my entire system. I feel like I should have a system like you have a system. I can't. He said, all right. That was it.
Wow. Damn.
That was it. And that's how it is. Now, I only lost what I lost. I didn't lose fame, glory, and everything. I only lost some money.
Yeah.
But, they got motherfuckers, you lose everything. But see, it's everything that you want. You want shine. You want to. I sat twice up on the front row at MSG. My girl with me. I think it's twice or once. It's so intoxicating when you're in the front row.
You're looking around at who else
is there,
right? You have
to move your feet because you might trip the player. When they threaten to take that away, you get scared. Tracy got front row seats at MSG, man. Wherever he goes, people are screaming. Wherever he goes, he gets right in. And somehow, if you fall from where he is, you fall way down. I deal with low to middle level Jews in my career. Okay, we talk shit. But if I get upgraded to the next level, okay, say I get a show on TV. Say it's not too popular, but they keep it on for me until it gets popular.
Well, favor.
I fucking owe something. All right, Patrice, we need you to do a big favor. And I'm intoxicated. I'm in the front row. Everybody's like, Patrice, what's happening, baby? All the girls and shit. Oh, I love fat men. Yeah, I know you do, bitch. Hey, listen, I got dough for everybody. I'm making it rain. I got a $50 brick. I'm throwing money in the air. I'm getting my dick sucked. I'm driving in a $4 million 6-door car. I'm driving a 6-door Porsche. Faggots. Excuse me, I didn't mean it. Like, get fucking ass, people, but pussy motherfuckers. I'm the shit.
Yeah.
And then Patrice O'Neal, the shit, can't get a fucking job. Let me tell you something. When it rains, it pours. Punk comedians are tweeting vicious shit against Tracy. Punk motherfuckers that would never raise their fucking mouth against Tracy. Scared of him physically, scared of who he hangs with, scared of his fucking position. Never say no shit to Tracy. They're tweeting shitty Tracy comments because the word is out. That's how far it'll take you down. Where middle act comics have the balls to speak up against Tracy.
And that's because the word is out.
The word's out. Because I know these motherfuckers are pussies, man. Nobody got balls to stand up to Mel Gibson, Braveheart, fucking Passion of the Christ, all the fucking Lethal Weapon movies, all the fucking Mad Max movies. You think fucking Zach Galifianakis on his own said fuck Mel Gibson? He got permission. That's this business.
Jesus Christ.
That's this business. Motherfuckers think you think I'm fucking playing?
Then there was the midlife crisis episode. It was raw, emotional, and unusually vulnerable. Patrice openly admitted his dissatisfaction with his career and relationships, which allowed Opie, Anthony, and even the callers to follow suit. This episode transformed into something closer to a group therapy session by the end, as shown in the next clip.
So now it's like you at this place, it's a lonely game. That's what people, look, you know Gavin, Big Gavin and shit.
We love Gavin.
Man, he gets so hurt at how bad of friends we are. We're not real friends. Like, me and Bobby might talk every 6 months.
Bobby's in the back there. There's Bob Price. Fucking Blando.
We used to pass Gavin off on each other like, I used to go.
He's a big motherfucker.
Wait a minute, that's my nigga, but Gavin couldn't understand that we're not real friends. We're lonely, lonely people, and he didn't understand that me and Bobby would talk every month. The last time me and Bobby talked, Bobby gets on the phone and goes, oh, dude, you know what? It's been 3 weeks. I haven't thought about you in 3 weeks, man. So what's going on? Like, he started out by saying, you know what's weird? I didn't even think of you in 3 weeks. That's my line. And I go, okay, Bobby, we picked up from a conversation we had 3 weeks ago. And then we're not going to talk again for another month and some change. That's the lifestyle. It's just.
But you can have friends like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that come into that.
I don't like I couldn't imagine a daily friend like fucking Jughead and Archie kind of everyday
just
friend.
Just around.
You'd rather be alone in your house reflecting.
I would. You know something? There are a lot of times I might be miserable, but I'd rather be alone. Like I'm just sitting there going, what am I doing? I'm flipping through the channels. I drink a little wine. I'm sitting there going like, yeah, there's no one here. And then I think of someone being there, and I go, ugh. Yeah. Like, I don't want to talk to anybody.
It's easier to be alone.
I'm alone.
It really is.
But I don't want to talk to anybody.
That's what my woman doesn't understand. She thinks I hate her. You don't understand, sweetie. My loneliness is so important to me. And don't try to help me not be lonely.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like anybody right now. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to see anybody. Yeah. I just want to be introverted Grinch. If somebody saw my holidays from Thanksgiving to now, it would be a sad scene in a movie that somebody would think they wrote. Just if you did a time lapse of me just sitting around jerking off 3 times a day. 3 times a day.
That's your holiday.
I have mastered left hand mouse.
Oh, yeah.
Jerking off to the right, and I'm sitting there looking for the exact right porn.
And you never get it. We were talking about it
yesterday. How it's like,
you never find the exact.
How you go, this is the one. I'm going to finish to this one. And then you're just about ready and go, nah, there's a better one. There's a better one. And hours go by. Hours.
And then you end up coming as you rewind.
You're coming, you go like, why did I wait so long?
Did you ever come and not feel anything? You waited too long? The feeling slowly leaked out over a half hour?
You're just mad that you spent so much time doing that.
Finding that perfect moment. You never find a perfect moment.
It's just,
but Patrice,
I wouldn't trade it in.
No.
Patrice, you do realize a lot of the stuff you're saying, most guys out there can relate to, and men, I'm sure some of the women as well.
We are creeps.
Holidays.
Other iconic moments on the show included 1. The apology episode, where Patrice acknowledged that he could be a bridge burner and generally just difficult to work with. Again, explained best by Patrice himself.
Yes, Patrice.
Oh, the apology.
Apology.
What's this
I just
about?
want to apologize, man. I just doing this pilot, Comedy Central pilot. I've never been at the level of my own vision coming to fruition, where I was at the top of the food chain,
right,
and had to do things that I never had to do before. The word difficult. The word difficult in this business doesn't necessarily mean you have to be difficult. It's just anything that isn't pleasant is difficult. And I'd like to apologize to Chris Rock for thinking he was a dick by telling me that I learned by being in charge of every process, the casting, dealing with production, and everything else, that any kind of asshole behavior, no matter what the degree, aloofness, you're a dick. If you're aloof, if you have quiet to your self-confidence, but it comes off like you're not pleasant, you're a dick.
And that's difficult.
And you can understand why someone would hire someone who is 60% good and 40% nice, as opposed to 95% good and 5% asshole.
Wow. Really?
Absolutely.
Asshole carries a lot of weight.
Dude, a 5% asshole takes you out of your zone.
Damn.
No matter what, even if it's not really being an asshole, it is just the casting people that will walk in and just be this aloof. If you go, hey, how you doing? And it's just like, fuck you, I'm talented, watch this. You go, fuck you back.
So you're the guy. You're the
I'm the
go-to
guy looking at me.
Yeah.
A bunch of me's on any level is a strain to life.
Wow.
When it's your shit.
So you realize that maybe over the years you've had some
but
moments?
it's too late for me to change. But I will say,
oh, so you're going to
I
continue
will never
being an asshole?
no. Here's what I won't do, because even on the set of the fucking movie me and Norton was on, Furry Vengeance, I was an ass.
Really?
Just an asshole. But not how I thought. I thought just being in the cut, away from people, one word answers, walk away, was just, it's fucking sucks.
This is the way a mother feels when her son quits doing drugs.
Number 2, his breakdown of celebrity scandals involving Tiger Woods, David Letterman, and George Lopez. Each analyzed through a masterful understanding of the underlying causes that led to those situations. Patrice's full takes on all 3 scandals are linked in the description, as they were far too long to include here. Number 3, the countless candid conversations about race with Anthony Cumia. Rare for its time, and even rarer in their honesty and depth within the mainstream media. Spend enough time listening to Patrice, especially on the Opie and Anthony show, and it begins to change how you think. You start to logic through life the way he did, breaking down relationships, conflicts, and frustrations with the same clear-eyed and uncompromising framework he carried with him. Now we turn to Patrice O'Neal's views on relationships, which is one area you'll likely be remembered for the most. His perspectives were authentic, unapologetic, and rooted what he believed to be the animal instincts that drive human behavior, not the polite, civilized personas that people present to the world. Patrice had a rare ability to strip men and women down to their fundamental nature, a nature that is so deeply ingrained, no matter how much we believe we've evolved past it, it continues to guide the decisions that we make. In his younger years, Patrice openly admitted that he struggled with women. In high school, he described himself as overly romantic, writing love letters and making playful cards for girls who never returned his interest. He later recounted the experiences with humor on the Opie and Anthony show, along with other comedians.
Why are there things like that that stick out from junior high and high school that you did to get girls that just, to this day, it's so embarrassing being shot down?
Because in high, you just don't have that depression blanket yet to go wrap your, like if I get shot down now, I'm like, oh, who cares? Who needs you? You scuzz.
Yeah.
I'll go watch my plasma screen and order Chinese food. I don't need anybody. You know what I mean?
It is way before you learn that women aren't us.
Yeah.
And the stuff you like, that's why I think all romance that guys have is made up from what we think girls want. Because I used to draw, like I said, I don't know if I said, but I used to draw. Remember Rebus's? You know Rebus, where if you said I cherish you, I would draw it. You use pictures as the words. So,
oh no!
So
like
if I said I cherish, eyeball? I would say I would draw an eyeball, and then I would draw a chair plus the word ish. Or if I won't
it's
believe,
it's the name concentration. It's the name concentration, right?
You should have drawn a little bit of condensation on the end of a blade of grass and then shbag after it.
And it just would be the same reaction. Just look down and go,
You thought you were being, thought you were being so like, what, endearing to her?
Creative. This is another thing I know. I want to have money for the rest of my life because I don't want to have to be creative.
Yeah.
Only broke guys have to be creative. Hey, I'm gonna make you a card. It's gonna be I cut a lot of. I'm gonna make an origami swan with a nickel inside and an I heart you. Like I don't want to be creative no more.
I have to do that.
I want to go to Cage Jeweler. I want my lower level creativity to be a Cage Jeweler, Diane Ladd special design heart pendant for some idiot girl. But other than that, to create. To pour my heart out to say this is how I feel about you. Phooey.
Oh, when you're broke, here's a moldy record I found at a flea market. It made me think of you. It was 75 cents.
It's so special, though.
I remember you telling me how much, for some reason, old rice made you feel good. So I found some old rice for you.
And you're just like, oh, yeah.
Those moments are exposing. That's why they're embarrassing. They're like they're different than just like, I asked a girl out and she told me to drop dead as an adult. When you're a kid, you do something like that. It's like you're exposed. It's like, this is who I am. Hi, and they're like, it's exposing on a weird level.
Over time, Patrice began to notice a pattern. He came to the realization that men and women are often attracted to each other for very different reasons. This realization fully crystallized during his trip to Brazil, which he later described as a turning point on how he understood relationships, described on the Opie and Anthony show.
You know what the epiphany was? The epiphany, as a friend of mine said, it was like you were David Banner, and what was the gamma rays that actually made me into the Hulk? It was Brazil. I went to Brazil, and quickly it was basically I was having such a good time with hookers. Like, I was very happy with third world hookers. You know, happy than like just relaxing, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense for me to have to fly 10 hours, possibly die in the jungle somewhere, possibly get robbed and murdered out there, possibly get AIDS out there. Right. You understand?
You were in a safe haven.
It was,
you were in Brazil, baby.
It was almost like all those fucking obstacles was worth it. Right. And I'm like, I got to figure out how to make that happen for me here, mentally. So I started to I had all these philosophies in my head, but I just started to apply it. And let me explain something to you, how you apply it first. And this is for the guys out there. Only thing you have to really deal with, with a woman is the threat of rejection. Front-end rejection. Meaning, I see you in the streets, I go, hi, how you doing, Supersonic? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? And you go, I don't like you. So say you say to her, wow, your energy is so beautiful. And she goes, ugh, fuck you, motherfucker. Right. All you had to do was deal with that, the rejection. And once you apply that to yourself, where you go, you know what? I'm just going to stick flypaper everywhere, see what sticks. For women, and everything is a circle. Women have to deal with rejection on the back end.
Patrice expanded on this experience during an appearance on the Howard Stern show, where he explained how his time in Brazil made him feel short-handed in the United States. As he put it, women in America sell you what they want, while women in Brazil sell you what you want. This comparison became a foundational part of his broader philosophy on dating, attraction, and power dynamics between men and women.
Wouldn't you be willing to
But
get
I
in
did
a
fly to
car?
Brazil. That's what I did do.
You went to Brazil? Then why would you fly to Brazil?
Crazy. Oh, it was fantastic. I fly back in 2 more weeks.
Is that right? Why is Brazil so great? Is it the broads?
It's the girls, but it's not just. What's the new? I haven't got them in a while. You know, I'm a big fan, but the new lingo for Coochie on the show now. Is you got lingo now?
Yeah, poontang?
Poontang.
All right.
In Amsterdam, that's what they selling is poontang, the girls. They make you feel like you're buying it, and then you make them feel like they're selling it, so it's just an angry exchange.
So you will go to a hooker?
Yeah, in a minute. Man.
Oh, you will?
I will.
Some
but
guys
Brazil,
won't.
they selling dreams.
Right.
They're not selling.
What do you mean by that?
They sell you what you're looking to buy.
Really?
Yes.
What is like what goes on? Like you go down to Brazil. You go there and you go with anyone, or you go yourself?
We went. You don't need. That's one of the places. You don't need to go with no. You know, dude. You don't need that. Just you and some other dude just to talk about what happened that day.
Because you can't believe it.
And it's just. It's
What's
fantastic.
the dream? Tell me the dream.
Meaning, they have a way. I don't know what they did, but they got this way of manipulating
a man. With your hand?
Where
are you? Are you at the hotel? You on the beach?
Where's this going on?
Everywhere. I don't even know what the weather was in Brazil, really.
You never got outside. All right.
So,
what's a woman cost in Brazil?
100 reals, which is about 33 U.S.
Wow. And you're telling me the girls are as good looking as
There's nobody. Look, I broke up with my girlfriend as soon as I got back. I swear to God Almighty.
You had a girlfriend. You went to Brazil.
But she wasn't selling me dreams.
Right.
She was selling me. She was selling me something else.
It was reality.
You came back from Brazil, and the sex was so incredible.
It wasn't the sex. It's not the sex in Brazil. That's not. It's inconsequential.
Really?
The poontang doesn't. It's there. That's why you feel like what a woman feels like, where you're so comfortable, because when you go out, you don't have to worry about getting a dude, so you can really enjoy yourself.
Right.
That's what it was like. So you buy company. Everything is sincere. Like, you actually put your hand on a woman's lap, and that's all it means.
There's nothing connected.
And to you,
nothing emotional.
You can buy emotions.
You can.
Everything's for sale.
You can be in love, too, if you want.
You could be in love. And she'll
say,
love
stay
you.
with me for the weekend. Love me. Love me.
She will love you.
Oh, I get what he's saying. There's no stress during the night, like you got to get laid at the end of the night.
It's just nothing. But you got to understand, it's not just about buying. It's you buying. They sell you what you're looking for.
All right, let me ask you something.
Despite his reputation as a womanizer or a commitment-phobic bachelor, Patrice was actually in a long-term committed relationship with his girlfriend, Vaughn DeCarlo, beginning in the early 2000s until the time of his passing on November 29th, 2011. This relationship forced him to confront his beliefs in practice and no longer just in theory. Being in a committed relationship meant that Patrice couldn't simply walk away when things became difficult. He had to learn how to maintain the relationship while also protecting his own happiness. This dynamic pushed him to understand male and female relationships on a deeper level grounded in real emotional responsibility rather than just abstract ideas. He later spoke candidly about the struggles that come with long-term relationships and the issues he was having with his girlfriend during a revealing podcast conversation with Mark Maron in 2011.
Women aren't going, I want to be. Why don't women think in terms of the king and queen system? It's a beautiful system. The system is, if I'm a man, okay, and I see a fucking bum woman, a woman has nothing, she's dumb, fucking, if I marry her, she's now the highest level she can be. She's the queen. You can't get higher than the queen.
Right.
It's a great position.
Right.
It's the baddest bitch in the land, but the queen is the king's bitch. She can't, but here's the reverse, and this is why these dominant women who can't find happiness is because the queen in the system, if it's just the queen, right, and the Queen of England is the queen because her father didn't have any sons, so he didn't have a king to take her, so she had to, his heir was a woman. So now she's the queen with no king. When she gets married, that guy is not the king. He's the queen's husband who doesn't get elevated to his highest position.
Right.
A man at his highest position helps a woman be at her highest position. A highest position woman who has a lower man can't be happy. It's nature. It's fucking nature.
All right. Okay. So these points of view, I mean, this assessment of how it all works, could this be part of why you're not as popular?
Yes. Every time I talk, I go, this is ridiculous, but I have a woman who has been around me a long time.
This is a woman you were with.
I'm with now. I mean, my queen, my woman, who, in every woman's fashion, is trying to take me down. It's like Valkyrie.
How does that?
Operation Valkyrie. These bitches, they hate being women, man. I'm telling you.
But wait, let me ask you. So let me just understand something. So you're saying that women only have the model of success and power that men have established. So when they try to operate within that, they're acting like men.
Yes.
Which means that they are denying themselves their queenness and will never be happy.
Thank you.
That's what you're saying.
It's like another analogy, more or less. I try to help my girl. I have to think of analogy every day.
Oh, I know. You're very good at it.
I have to think in analogy terms. It's like you meet, if you're an animal, okay, you're a great white shark.
Okay.
There's a woman great white sharks and there's men great white sharks.
Yeah.
To every other animal, great white sharks are just vicious. No other animal looks at a great white shark and go, uh-oh, here comes the girl version.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. A lot of men, okay, we go and try to date within our species. Most male great whites say, oh, wow, they go, girl, oh, I want her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But women go, I hate the way great whites treat the woman great white.
Yeah.
So I'm going to now date these penguins or these seals who look at me and they run in fear. And I'm going to catch one, and I'm not going to eat it. I'm just going to play around with it and have this particular animal who looks at me with this fear and reverence just go, oh, my God, you didn't kill me. Yeah, I didn't kill you. Because, that's why these gorgeous women date these weak men. And they
Right, but aren't they usually doing that just to piss off the great white?
No, they're doing it because they go, I'm not going to sit here and deal with this other great white. So what happens, though, is they're dating their food, and after a while they go,
they're dating their food.
I fucking hate this guy. I hate what he is. He lets me do anything I want. I talk to him like he's a piece of shit. I spit at him and he just does nothing. I'm going to eat him. Then she's going, how do I feel like a woman? You fucking date this man. Great white. And you go fuck with him, and this great white goes, hey, bitch, look, you don't talk to me like that. I don't let no fucking girl sharks treat me like that.
I'm not
bitch.
a penguin.
Yeah, I got to deal with niggas trying to hunt me. I got to deal with other man sharks trying to bite me. I got to deal with you, bitch, with your mouth.
Yeah.
No, that dun music ain't yours. That's mine, motherfucker. I'm top of the food chain. But I have to.
How does this analogy work with your woman?
I'm the longest relationship she's ever been in. We've been together a good 7 years or some shit. She's been around a long time. I do an old joke where it's like, she's been with me for 8 years. I've been with her for 5. And it's like, I didn't know we were together at that time, but you know how it is. So she's been living truth for a long time, where at first it was charming to her. Now she's trying to I call it karate class, man. All the things that when she was strictly the student, she looked at me as the master, and I teach her first kick, like, okay, baby, here, go hi-ya. It's like, oh, she feels good. She's kicking. She's learning moves. She's learning karate. Now this bitch has a 7th degree black belt in my bullshit, and now she thinks she can actually beat me, and she's hard to beat. Back in the day, I could flip her right on the head verbally, whap. She's like, oh my God, sorry, master. But each level she wants to go up, she thinks she don't want to go out into the world and try her shit. She wants to try it with me. And I'm the motherfucker who taught her, and I'm the motherfucker who loves her. But she's always trying to gain an advantage over me, and I'm the motherfucker and that's where things go bad in relationships, I think, is because, your woman starts to look at you like, he ain't the guy. I go, look, man, if you need to go find yourself another man, if you need to go do what you got to do, I'm not going to allow you to make me unsexy to you, because I know how to not do it. I know that you're trying to gain something.
So you're saying like, okay, like, because I've been in situations where once they get hip to your bullshit, I mean, your model is good, but there might come a time where they're just sort of like, not only am I hip to your bullshit, but I'm tired.
Yes, she is tired. She's tired of me. She is, but I'm like, go be tired, because I'm telling you, you're thinking like a square. You're thinking like all these bitches who don't have a man. Go join them, because as eventually you're gonna, what she's looking for out of me is to do some of the things that her food does. Can't you just be like my food once or twice? No, bitch. No.
Why don't you want to give her a little of that?
It's not giving anything. It's I'm living me and you're living you. At some point, you got bored with. See, we don't have.
This is deep shit. I'm not sure it's right.
It might not be right. It might be sophistry. You know what I'm saying? It might be some bullshit.
I think it is your life. This is just—it's a point of view. It's not. It's a deep point of view, and it's been around for a while.
I think it to be fair. It's a fair thing.
But what about mother? What about that? You be a good mother, take care of your shit.
That's inconsequential, man. I don't even think. Look, I'm gonna tell you how far.
Do we have kids? Do you have kids?
I want kids, but I'm having. I don't have any, but I would like some. I mean, my girl has a kid she came with, and I actually. What the wonderful thing now, I think.
The kid lives with you?
No, but I was gonna say, I look at people with kids and I go, you know, as a stepfather, quote unquote, you know, her father's still in her life. You know, father, she has a good father. He's not an asshole. It's just that I'm with her mother, you know. So and we get along. She loves me. I love her.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that's great. Is I really like being sometimes dad. I'm like, wow, if she had to be my kid all the time, like, hey.
Yeah, but isn't there a different level of appreciation for that woman you're with and her relationship with her daughter that transcends this objectification riff that you're going on?
The thing is, I never waver from this is my standpoint. My standpoint is a natural feeling. It's a natural feeling. It's nature. I'm not, this is not a social standpoint. Like, okay, being a mother, a good mother is wonderful. I love, my girl's a good mother. She's a good woman. But I'm saying you're missing the part of me being a good father.
Let's talk about it.
A good man.
Yeah.
Me being a good son.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, as a mother, people go, you have a mother. And it's like, yeah, but my mother was somebody else's bitch at one time. Meaning, my mother did things to men, and she's told me this, mentally fuck with men. I mean, like, where she go, I've done this, okay, as a woman.
Yeah, but we do it too, right?
We're not, see, this is the thing, Mark, you can't always. You know how my girl got me?
How?
I was a guy who was this terrible misogynist when she met me. I'm a lot less.
Less.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
a lot less.
Yeah.
Because I have submitted to the fact that a lot of things I've done, I don't do. Like, look it.
What's your big fear? In relation to women, that you're going to cry, that you're going to, what is the armor about? What is the fight?
The fight is, and that's an interesting question, but I'm going to be very honest. I just want my girl to know that, my natural instincts stopped once I said, I made a decision to be quote unquote a good guy. I know that fucking a lot of women is bad for her. She don't want it. She wants commitment, and she wants a monogamous relationship, and I give it to her, and I just want her to know that it's not. I just want her to always value
the sacrifice.
I want her to value that. All I do is want women to understand what we are. What we are. I want a lot of fucking women. Like, I just every day I see a woman that I go, man, I want the opportunity. I have a decent house, I have a decent car. I know it's like being a fisherman, right?
Right.
And this is, again, you fish as a fisherman, Mark.
Yeah, as a fisherman.
As a fisherman.
If
you're a sport fisherman.
Cast my line out.
As a sport fisherman.
Sir.
Which is a lot different from
fishing to live.
Fishing to live. Yeah. You just, thank you. Okay, do you see how you get that context? Okay, now, you go out there and you try to catch this fish.
Yeah.
Okay? And you do.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like any other sport fisherman, you catch the fish, you show it to your friends.
Yeah.
You take a picture.
Yeah.
You look at it.
Yeah.
And you throw it back in the water.
Right.
Now, your girl is in your life, or your wife, or anybody else who's a significant person in your life.
You don't show her.
Is a fish that jump back on the boat after you threw it in the water.
Have you worked this out before?
Because you caught her, she keeps jumping back on your boat.
Mm-hmm.
And you're sitting there going, listen, you don't come out, because usually some fish get the idea that they swim back into the ocean and hope you come back again to catch them, or you got lucky enough to catch it. But the fish that's in your life was just flapping around your boat. She'd run all the other fish away, so that at some point you go, fuck, I just, listen, and then you go, look, my job is to catch you and throw you away. Then she's like, what the fuck? Is that what I am to you? And as a man who has that dichotomy, you're just trying, no, I don't
misunderstand.
I'm not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
No, you're the last fish I wanted to catch you and then, be the last fish. Then it's like, okay, good. Okay, now we're dating. So every time you come back, now, okay?
Yeah.
You go, okay, I got this fish. Now your fish goes, you love me. You go, yeah, I love your fish. All right, now that you love me, why do you still have your boat? And why do you still have your pole and all your bait? So are you saying you want me to stop being what I was to get you? So what that means is when I stop being what I am, you start to look at me and go, you ain't even got a boat. There's a time where they go, you don't even have a boat. That guy has a boat. You used to be this great fisherman.
But why don't you say, well, you can't even swim anymore?
They'll never be able to not swim. My girl is gorgeous. If she plays her cards right, dude, there's never a time where she can't get something. Look, my girl got me to fuck with her. She was waiting. She just was waiting. She liked me. And she was waiting for some reason. You see my girl and you go, why is she waiting for me to fuck her? Which gives me more arrogance because I know that women are better than us because a guy like me could get a girl like my woman. It's just because they love differently than we do.
Yeah.
What she did is finally, after all this time of kind of waiting and kind of being there, she invited me up to the house and she put a t-shirt on and went to take a shower and stuff, and she's talking to me, and same old, and she went to go turn the TV and bent down so that her fucking pussy and asshole was just showing, and she picked something up, and she knew I was looking, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's in my face, and so she's, and by the way, his arrogance of having a vagina, she could actually, if I didn't fuck her then, she could actually be officially, have the right to say that I'm gay, just cause she showed asshole and pussy, and I didn't go for it then. I am a fucking fag then. That's how arrogant you can be with having a pussy. There could be no point where you could show your balls and asshole as a marker to pick a woman up or to fuck a woman and it be acceptable.
Yeah.
If you showed your asshole and balls, Mark, and as a hey, look at this. Yeah. You saying I make them objects? No, I could never do what they do.
Lastly, Patrice gave the world the Black Phillip Show.
Welcome to the Black Phillip Show. I am not Black Phillip. That is.
Bitch better have my money.
It ain't nothing like black pussy on my dick.
Nothing.
Word to the motherfucking DJ Quick. I play all
telling you,
black
for real.
dominoes, slapping bones. AMG's on the motherfucking microphone.
What do you think? I hate women because I like this song?
You gotta see no hope. You can take the test and bring big fat titties.
The show was born organically from Patrice's appearances on The Opie and Anthony Show, where he regularly shared his views of relationships, dating, and human nature.
Let's go to John in Utah. John.
Deep voice.
Yeah, I just want to say Patrice saved my marriage. I was the doting husband, and it was all about her. Started listening to him, and things were going bad, so I started going, well, what would Patrice do? I started following his advice.
What would Patrice do?
It was bad at first, but it's turned her around, and we're happier than we could possibly ever be.
WWPD shirts.
Here's what he said. Here's what he said. We're happy. Yeah. A happy man is a happy relationship. A happy woman is a miserable man.
Patrice, wow. She wanted me to be the man.
Here's why you should always understand why it's legitimate. I'm a fucking mess. Physically, like I'm gonna try to get in shape one of these days, but naked, if you look at me naked next to my girl, you will go, what the fuck? Like, my self-esteem has to, like, when I fuck her, I have to go, why is she fucking me? I would never give me no pussy. And it's like, I'm looking at her going, what's she up to? This is, like, my low self-esteem.
Gotta be an ulterior motive.
my self-esteem so low is high. Like, I go, what is this bitch after? But I start realizing, dude, it's a mind thing. All they want is just a motherfucker they can look at and blink slow and respect. And you know, it's not about beating them and subjugating them. It's about they look at you and feel like they don't need to be your mama. That's it. That they go, wow, this motherfucker is in my corner. He handles his business. You know how sexy. This is what I'm saying. Your house situation, you become 1,000,000 times sexier. Because that's some man shit you did is buy a fucking mansion. That's some man shit.
You bought a mansion, Anthony. So it's like your girl can't help but go, this motherfucker. When you're renting, she can kind of, that other half of her voice that tries to put you down, she can look at you and go, this faggot is renting at 59. But now it's like, this nigga's renting a house.
Over time, listeners began to notice something. Patrice wasn't just venting. He was breaking down problems with logic and consistency. Many felt his ideas deserved a space of their own, one where callers could bring real relationship issues and hear Patrice work through them in real time. That idea eventually became The Black Phillip Show, which aired Saturday nights on XM Radio. The name itself came from a caller on the Opie and Anthony show who jokingly referred to Patrice as Black Phillip, a play on daytime television host Dr. Phil. This nickname eventually stuck and became the title for Patrice's radio show. Across 12 3-hour episodes, Patrice explored his relationship philosophy alongside Dante Nero and a rotating cast of female and male guests. The lineup was intentional. Dante Nero served as a counterbalance to Patrice. Where Patrice was blunt, confrontational, and raw, Dante, on the other hand, was calmer, more measured, and diplomatic, even though he shared the same underlying beliefs as Patrice.
Attracted to men that are better than them. They never are attracted to a man that's not better than them. Now, what does better mean? Does it mean financially? Does it mean in looks? Does it mean sexually? Does it mean freaky? Does it mean that he's more exciting, more interesting? Whatever you perceive better as, that's what he's better at.
You're right, Dante. I totally think that is true.
That is the point.
However, Patrice understood that male-only perspectives would limit the conversation. To give the show some authenticity and real tension, he regularly brought on female guests. The female guests typically appeared for 2 to 4 episodes at a time. But they weren't just there as props or punching bags, as they challenged Patrice, pushed back on his ideas, and added some genuine perspective. Their presence transformed the show into a dialogue rather than a one-sided lecture. Occasionally, Patrice would also invite friends or celebrities to join the discussion, adding new energy and viewpoints. Because the episodes were spaced weeks and sometimes even months apart, real life had time to unfold. Breakups, arguments, realizations, and emotional shifts naturally made their way into the conversation. Patrice would draw lessons from every interaction, using real experiences to expose what he believed to be the underlying truths of human nature. The structure of each show of the episode was generally consistent. The first hour consisted of open discussions between Patrice, Dante, and the female guests. The second hour usually consisted of direct confrontation and debate, often between Patrice and the female guests over their differing worldviews. And lastly, the third hour usually consisted of live callers seeking advice, with Patrice breaking down their situations with blunt logic and zero sugarcoating. At the heart of Patrice's philosophy was a deep trust in his intuition. He believed that if something felt true at a gut level, it reflected an underlying law of human nature, and he refused to ignore that internal voice. While the full scope of his philosophy is best understood by listening to all 12 episodes, 2 core principles came up repeatedly. 1. A man's happiness is paramount. Patrice articulated this most clearly in episode 6 of The Black Phillip Show.
Well, that's the whole thing, sir. The thing is, it's something you call, like I said, it's from this movie War Games. You got to watch this game. There's 2 principles to this. One principle is you cannot. It's whose happiness is more important. That's the game you play. Whose happiness is more important? First, that's the game. Yours. Second principle is from this movie War Games, where the part
only way to win is not to play.
Only way to win. Strange game, Professor Falcon. The only winning move is not to play. Now, if the bitch don't want to play your game, you don't play. That's all it is. My happiness is the game. So if I feel something, if you feel something, that means it's valid. If I feel it in my gut, that means there's something going on. So if I'm going to fucking say it. I'm not going to bite my tongue. I'm going to tell you how I feel. Okay, sweetie, I'm not taking you out on another date. I've been on 3 dates with you. I know I want to fuck you. I don't know if you want to fuck me, but I already know I want to fuck you. If you don't want to fuck me, figure it out. But we're not going on any more food excursions so I can do something for you and you're not doing shit for me.
2. Be ready to walk away. Patrice believed that most men are stuck in unhealthy relationships because they fear the end. To him, real power came from removing that fear. As he often said, if a woman knows a man will righteously leave, she will righteously stay.
What's going on? Hey, I got to say that Patrice, man, you're dead on. I did my own little thing with a woman. I've been with her for 4 years, and like the first 3 years, I was the biggest motherfucker to her, and it's like she gave me the best treatment. I even moved out of state with my ex, and she stood by me. I came back, and she just kept on just giving me the best treatment in the world. And the minute I decided I want to try and settle down and treat her right, she started acting like the biggest bitch.
That's how Harlem got hooked on heroin in the 20s. They give you the uncut dope, and then soon as you go, they go, gotcha, you punk motherfucker. That's what they do, and it's not their fault. It's not malicious. It's just nature. That's what they do. They can't help it. All you got to do, dude, is step back and just like whatever you do in life that you just make a conscious decision. You're going to make a conscious decision that you will live without her. As soon as she knows that you will righteously leave, she will righteously stay. They can't help it.
As great as the Black Phillip show was, it reached a whole nother level when Jeffrey Gurian was introduced to the show from episode 10 to 12. Jeffrey served as Patrice's perfect counterbalance. While Patrice arrived at his conclusions through confrontation and raw honesty, Jeffrey approached the same truths from a more spiritual, gentle, and calm energy. Their difference in their delivery made female guests more noticeably receptive to Jeffrey's presence and perspectives. Jeffrey expressed difficult truths with such warmth and softness that women didn't become defensive. They leaned in and agreed. Patrice once described Jeffrey perfectly during his first appearance on episode 10 of The Black Phillip Show.
Wow. I like to develop someone.
Yes.
I like to find like raw material.
And change them into something.
And develop that and bring out, their essence. Because certain women have there's a power that they have. There's an energy. And I'm all about that.
If I had panties, I'd take them off right now.
I want to give Jeffrey some pussy right now.
Wow. And let me describe Jeffrey, man. Jeffrey knows. Yeah. Jeffrey's about 4'10". He crazy. I don't even know how to describe hairdo. It's.
I'm the white Don King.
Don King hairdo, kind of heat misery. The guy's like remind you of
Phil Spector.
Phil Spector.
Oh man.
Jeffrey reminds you of Phil Spector.
But Phil Spector without the gun. Though.
Without the gun. But do you hear him? You're very calm. I have no patience.
New talents.
During that same episode, Patrice asked a woman who Jeffrey had brought on the show how he managed to approach her. This simple question opened the door to a deeper discussion about what Patrice, Dante, and Jeffrey all believed was their own natural and righteous ways of approaching and dealing with women. This exchange, captured in episode 10 of The Black Phillip Show, serves as one of the clearest summaries of what the series was truly about. An honest, unfiltered examination of human nature and male-female dynamics.
Connect. I mean, like, I always want women to feel safe when they're with me. Like you said.
They do. Like, she looks so comfortable. Well, let me ask you, first of all, where'd you meet Jeffrey?
On a runway show.
Really? And now here's the curiosity. Because, Jeff, you know the game in the city. Let me be honest with you, because I like you a lot. The game is this. Who the fuck is this guy? That you? Because Jeffrey be with, like, even though I'm fucking with you, I'm teasing. What's your name again? Supersonic. I'm teasing her. She's on that hot level. Yes. She's a hot motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you are a 40-year-old dude and up, she's a real, like, trophy type of broad, right?
Yeah.
Now, Jeffrey's always with you just see Jeffrey like, what the fuck? What? Because he's not just with hot girls for him. Jeffrey ain't that guy.
He's just with hot girls.
He's with fucking dimes.
Always.
All the fucking time. So, my thing, you can't talk, Jeffrey, and don't fucking try to defend her. Stop with your, she's just a girl who flew from outer space. No. Don't stop fucking talking calm to me, nigga. I want to talk to her.
Okay.
All right, Jacqueline. When he met you, what was his approach? Not his pickup line, but what was his approach?
He was actually at the door when I was walking out with my bodyguard of the evening. What
did you think when you first saw him?
I thought he was very interesting. I loved the
interesting.
hair.
Wait, time out. Don't lose your spot. Okay. Interesting means who's this little 4-foot nigga with this crazy hair?
No, that's what we think. That's what we think. That's what we think. God. That's not what they think. When she said interesting, she meant interesting.
Yes. What's I.E.
I might want to fuck him.
I.E. big hats.
Big hats.
Rattlesnake chains.
Skull bracelets.
Skull bones.
Mohair shoes.
Ain't that a bitch? Very, okay. I'm glad you're here. Very good. Okay. That's what we think. That's cock blockingness. That's the natural cock blocking in a fucking guy. I even have human. I have natural cock blocking.
As long as you catch it.
As long as you catch it, son. Now, you said that's very interesting, and take it face value, because she's saying that shit.
That's what she said. She knows what she meant.
Absolutely. Now, very interesting. Was it just
aura just standing there like, this man's very interesting?
Well, he looks interesting, but what drew me to him was the energy that was around him. I was just drawn to him. It felt like I had already known him for years, even though I'd never met him.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Is that another one of those moments, Patrice, where you just go, boom, boom, boom?
Holy shit. See, I'm learning something. I'm learning something.
I am too, because no offense, but
do you see it?
I see what you guys described. I think, and I think you're awesome, but I would think crazy little guy with the hair. That's what I would.
So you don't feel the aura that she might have felt.
But maybe it's being used on the women he's protecting
But you're a comedian too, though. You're a cynic.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why. Because he didn't shoot it at her. Yeah. He didn't direct it. He didn't direct it at her.
So did you feel Jacqueline? Did you feel when you saw him? Right? When you saw him, did you feel like he was giving you something directly, like you actually was beaming something at you, and you was like, oh my God?
No, she's not gonna. I don't think she would know that.
Hold on, Reggie.
Brainwashed or something? No.
Well, I'm not gonna say brainwash. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm gonna say, did it seem like magical or some shit? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, did it seem like something you go, why? All right.
I'll tell you why. You know what?
Be careful what you say.
Can somebody take her over and just?
I love it. It's like taboo. You got.
You know what I'm trying to get to? It's almost like. Was it something where you just felt like if you described it to your friends, you'd be embarrassed to describe it? Like, was it some old weird magic shit that was going on?
No, it was just immediately when he had approached me, I felt comfortable, like I had already known him.
Really?
It's kind of like you're meeting somebody again. Okay. And you've known them your whole life.
And that was just coming off the bat without even talking to him yet.
Yes.
All right, fair enough. Now, what was his first verbal thing to you?
He said that I had very interesting energy about me. And that he wanted to talk to me for a minute.
Oh my God!
I get it. That's great.
God,
I have none of that.
And I'm gonna tell you because that's my style.
I know it's your fucking style.
And so when
you gotta understand, Jeffrey, man, me and this motherfucker here,
we argue about because he's right.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Danny. You've been around us for a while, and I'm gonna ask you this shit too. In terms of my style with dealing with women, or Reggie's style with dealing with women, Dante's style dealing with women. Which style is more your thing? Like will help you better?
Personally, for me, I would probably have to go. I'd probably have to go with Dante.
Okay.
Although I appreciate your style and I know what it's about. Okay. And actually, probably what we.
You don't need a disclaimer, nigga.
No, but you see, the interesting thing, Patrice, is that you can do it because it's natural for you. Most guys don't have that talent. You got the talent. You can say shit that people can't say, and it comes out good when you say it. If other people said it, it would come out really fucked up.
You know what it is? It's just like it's natural to you. It's a and
I'm gonna tell you, wait a minute. Stop the presses.
Putting it on.
Stop the presses for a second. I'm gonna say something. What the styles are, and this is not marginalizing anybody's shit. Your styles are very easy to meet people, to meaning like hello, the energy thing, right? And that it's more of an ingratiating style of my style is back end style.
Yeah, it's more aggressive.
But it's back end. It's like
but you get in a lot quicker. Yours is
Yeah, Patrice, you're disarming. Like for me,
they'll respond or they don't.
Because I'm like I'm a comic. I am cynical. If somebody came up to me and said you have a very interesting energy about you, I'd be like, go fuck yourself.
And that's how I feel. If I was in a bar and I saw some girl that I wanted to talk to, and I went up to her and said, "Oh, excuse me, you have some interesting energy," I would get laughed at.
But you got to look at what his.
He's comfortable to pull that off.
This is fantastic. People who listen to this fucking show, you don't even understand. This is background shit. This is telephone conversations we're having right now on the show. Because me and Dante talk a lot, and we call it hunting. Understand? Mm-hmm. I'm a bear hunter. You know what I mean? I hunt bear. That's my tools. That's where I go, wherever bear at. Big mad bitches. You know, and I need a stick and a motherfucking one of them things that trap on your foot. Maybe a big pistol, a big gun, and I deal with aggression.
How about a big pen?
Oh my God.
Aggression.
Wow.
Aggression.
Shut up. I deal with that. Shut up, you big bitch. Hey, what? Let me see them big titties. What you say? Shut up. Shut the fuck up, bear. And I wrestle bear, and I wrestle aggressive creatures. I hunt aggressive creatures.
So what would you say to Jacqueline? Jacqueline.
Nothing. I don't hunt Jacqueline. Now, this is what I'm saying. You wouldn't say that. See, if you're in a bar, that's another animal. You're not going to see Jacqueline in the bar in fucking, American Trash. You could.
She's been to bars, I'm sure.
But not bars.
But not the bars that I'm going to be at.
She's been to Martini, but she has martinis, fucker. You see her? She's faking an accent.
Patrice, she's a bunny. She's
pretending to be from Mongolia. She's from fucking Stamford, Connecticut.
She's from Hoboken.
She runs from the Metro line.
Could do it. So I'm from East Hampton, Connecticut is where I grew up. I grew up on a farm.
Oh, wow.
There's no farms in Connecticut?
I did. I grew up on 10-acre farm. I had my own pony and everything.
Oh, my God.
Shit.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Bring a tear to your eye.
Let me tell you,
See, Patrice would hate fuck you.
She's not even a deer. She's a bunny.
Oh, let me finish explaining the situation. Now, Dante, okay, Jeffrey, we talking.
Right.
He's a deer hunter. The deer is on the brook. I got a stick, so I'm not hunting deer because I got a stick in a trap.
Kill a deer.
And I'm like, I get it, but I'm gonna hit it like it's a bear and it's gonna die. And then I'm gonna throw the trap on his back.
Right.
And I'm like, I got the deer, motherfucker, but it's dead. You know, Dante is patient. He's booby dooby da boop bop. He's jazzy. He has one of those trumpets.
You can't just do that shit. It has to be real for you.
Wait a minute, but it is real.
It's real for him.
You're a bunny hunter, like even more of a delicate creature. Your technique. I wouldn't even say technique, but I have to say technique.
It's for all intents and purposes.
Right, to meet someone.
But it's something real for me. You see,
Yeah,
there
right,
must have been 10 girls there that night in their show. The only one that I felt that for was Jacqueline.
A stick
I wasn't
and a trap is natural for me too, though. That's honesty. I'm righteous with my shit. I could never.
Yeah.
Unless she wouldn't feel that. She would feel, look at this black guy. He's going to eat me.
It wouldn't feel right. The same way as he said he couldn't just say that because he's not coming from that place. You can only say what you
between me and
it has to be truthful.
Daddy's
it has to be
probably
honest.
a raccoon hunter.
No, I'm a target. I'm a skeet shooter. Someone's throwing it up there for me to just pick off real easy.
That's nice.
You are a hunter.
I used to hunt. I don't hunt anymore.
Patrice.
Wait, yes you do. Now, see, I'm not talking about, we're not being literal here. This is context. You are a hunter. There is a style that you like. There is a girl that you like. Now, they may fall in your lap or you may hit the lottery type shit, but there is, I'm not saying you're on the prowl. I'm not on the fucking prowl like that. I'm saying when I need to eat, if you're a hunter, when you need to eat, you understand? You know how to go. I know how to go get a bear if I need one.
But that's my point. I wouldn't. I would just sit there, and if something falls in my lap, well, good for me. But I'm fucking.
What are you? You know what you are? You're a fucking fisherman.
Yeah, you're right.
You sit there with a worm and a hook.
He's a basket weaver waiting for the hunt.
And he don't care what fish comes in. I caught one. You fucking asshole. How dare you be near us talking this shit?
I'd rather play video games.
All right. You all right? Get her a chance.
Well, that was Patrice O'Neal, a comedian, a philosopher, and a truth teller. He didn't care about being liked, only about being honest. His comedy wasn't only entertaining, but educational. A brutal, hilarious mirror held up against human nature. Whether on stage, on the Opie and Anthony show, or on the Black Phillip show, Patrice had the ability to flip your worldview upside down and make you laugh while doing it. If you've never truly listened to him, I recommend you do. Watch his 3 specials, Elephant in the Room, the HBO half-hour special, and Patrice O'Neal live. Then I would also recommend that you dive into many of his radio and podcast appearances, during which you'll laugh, you'll squirm, but most importantly, you'll learn. Rest in power, Patrice O'Neal. Not just a comedian, but one of the greatest modern philosophers.